My name is Paisley Carey, and I am a senior, and I'm applying to be the cheer team's chaplain. So, a little bit about my spiritual background. I grew up Christian, and my family would go to church every once in a while, but I believed in God, and I would hear the gospel, and I knew about the Bible stories and things like that. But once I got older, a teenager, I began to become more a part of the world and started doing, bad things and not really living in accordance to God's will. So I found myself very depressed and anxious, and I was just in a really low place in my life until my freshman year of college when um, something happened to where I had to move with my aunt, and she made me go to church every Sunday. And from that point, I began to find God for myself, and I slowly learned more about Jesus. And today, I do say that I'm a Christian and that Jesus died on the cross for our sins. So, I'm still working on my relationship with God, and I try to preach the gospel to strangers, to my loved ones. I try to live in accordance to God's will. I find that when I am praying and reading my Bible and in communion with God, that I feel at peace. So, yes, I'm currently a Christian. What motivates me to be chaplain of the cheer team is checking the spiritual atmosphere of the team and making sure that we're bringing positivity and Jesus into the space, because Jesus is the king of all peace and positivity. So if anybody on the team is wrestling with something dark, then I'll be able to help them with that, or just motivate our other team members to also check up on our teammates. Um, what I hope to accomplish as chaplain is that everybody has a relationship with God on our team, and that they know their place with God, and that they know that they are saved, and that they'll be able to spread more light and positivity on the campus. Um, I really believe that a team that worships together stays together. So if we are in communion with each other and fellowship in God with each other, that we will become stronger as a team. That spiritual aspect is very important. It it's the root of how we all get along and how we all love each other on the team. And we all face dark things in college. So I just think that having a strong foundation with God on the team would just not only benefit us on cheer, but just in our overall lives, and that seed planted will grow for the whole cheer team for many years to come. I plan to respect all diverse backgrounds on our team by listening and understanding where the other person is coming from, because before I became Christian, I also believed in other things. So I know why we can have connections with other things. So I plan on listening and understanding, and not being too pushy, but just still expressing my beliefs, but overall just understand where they're coming from and making sure that they're believing in something positive, and loving them through whatever, because that's what Jesus does. I plan on still preaching the gospel to people who believe in other things, but I will do it in a loving way, in a respectful way, and in a patient way. To make sure that the well-being of the cheer team is prioritized, I plan on listening to any concerns or feedback that any coaches, staff, or other leaders on the team may have with my leadership skills or anything that I'm doing, to make sure that we all have a comfortable environment, and that I will make any changes that are needed. any ideas that the coaches, staff, or other leaders may have for me to do, I will try my best to implement them just to make sure that everyone is being heard and having a good time on the team. Thank you.